Hi everyone. We just want to inform you that we are now live on YouTube. Again, kindly share this live on your friends, colleagues, or relatives. Good evening, Alpha Nation. Be ready, grab your snacks and drinks because we are about to witness another Alpha TV session. So find a perfect place in your comfortable home right now and become hashtag significantly better through sustainable and accessible lifelong learning together. So today's event is made possible with the help of our supportive partners. IXL Online Review Center, Blessed, Startup Podcast PH, To Us, the first Filipino cloud-based analytics platform. Get your free 90-day trial offer. Just visit their website at alpha2us.com for more updates. And lastly, of course, ingeniero.org, empowering engineers promoting innovations. Again, good evening, Alpha Nation. We are now down on our first episode this month of April, and it was to acknowledge an innovation improvement with ASLEX PH Academy, of course. So without further ado, it is my pride and honor to introduce our guest speaker for tonight's event. So he is an author of two published books. His first book is Bicicleta ni Pepe, is a creative writing on the life of the young Dr. Jose Rizal. The book gathered positive reviews from our country's top historian like Prof. Xiao Chua and former chairman of the National Historical Institution of the Philippines, Dr. Pablo S. Trilliano III. The book is currently available internationally through Amazon and Barnes and Noble, and locally through National Bookstore. His second book is The Future We Want. It's a compilation of other works, poems, law proposals, essays, arts, and multiple social contributions. He is currently finishing his master's degree in business administration at Quantic School of Business and Technology in Washington, D.C. The said institution awarded him the Strada Scholarship for Emerging Leaders. The University of London, one of the oldest and most prestigious academic institution in the world, recently offered him a place for the postgraduate laws program that will be academically directed by Queen Mary University of London and University College London. He also founded the first commercial space flight company in the country, Orbital Exploration Technologies Incorporated. He is a member of the Paris Peace Forum, a global organization composed of world leaders to which he served as an expert in the aspect of economics and benefits of space access in developing countries. As a community-minded individual, he dedicates every Saturday afternoon to teach math, arts, or painting and sculpting, linguistic, music and good manners, and business to students from low-income households. He's also active in the waste management and renewable energy project for both commercial and government level. He is a prolific poet, essayist, painter, and sculptor. So, hi, um, Sir Dexter Danyo, the floor is yours.
Hi, good evening. Open ko lang yung aking camera. So, good evening everyone. Thank you very much, Miss Host, for introducing me. And madalas kapag naririnig ko yung aking speaker bio kumbaga iniisip ko po siya pagka ako yung encounter ng ganitong tao, parang humihinga pa ba to? Pero ayun nga, yeah, I don't have a formal presentation tonight for the primary reason that it will be, nonsense for me to do so, considering that everything that I'll be saying here are basically available online. So you can, fact check things and probably do your due diligence. And also this discussion, or this simple event, small event, will be focusing on a very specific subject matter, which is the struggles of innovators, researchers, and the likes. No? So we can always agree that having researchers who study abroad are somehow parang plausible. No? Maraming mga Pilipinong nakakagawa niya. And it can always be applauded. But unfortunately, based on my experience, and also based on the people that I encountered running OrbitX, I came into a very specific conclusion that there are an abundance of talents in the country right now, but we don't have the guts, and not just the guts, but the capacity to cater to their specific needs. So I don't have an engineering background, to be honest, but I'm running a very probably the most ambitious projects as of this moment. So I'll be detailing everything from the very beginning. So I started OrbitX, which is Orbital Exploration Technologies Incorporated, way back 2019, and our initial goal is to just explore if Ajay is possible to Ajay Lumot is possible to be mass produced, and from that mass production you'll extract fuels, then use that fuels for not just industrial purposes but for jet propulsion, and later on naging rocket propulsion. Kasi sabi ng isang team member ko, si JM Mosqueda, Cadex, why not let's explore if we can make a launch vehicle from that. So we are, to be honest, we are underfunded considering the scale of the project that we have, but until now we are still alive, and that's a testament of how Filipinos are willing to help the country. Because if we are here just to make money and become like Elon Musk, some sense, iba sigurong industry yung yung consider namin gawin. But upon attending a classified discussion with the Armed Forces of the Philippines way back July 2019, medyo pa ako nun hesitant kung kaya ko bang i-take yung journey, considering that I don't have an engineering degree. But I know for a fact that I excel into project management and leadership, because I am proud to say that I've been awarded with some leadership distinctions for not just during my academic years, but even until now, because we were awarded by international organizations for our dedication to build the space industry in the Philippines. As a matter of fact, nung balikan natin nung ginagawa namin yung OrbitX, and I attended the classified briefing at Camp Aguinaldo, I found the need of our country to address the imminent threat of a war in the West Philippine Sea. So sabi ko, wow, this is something that must be done, no? Kumbaga yun yung primary motivation. And at the same time, even though we can always say that mayroon kayong guest na galing sa Birds for satellite program ng Stamina for Space, the Philippine Space Agency, we can always say that very talented yung mga Pilipino. But unfortunately, this particular know-how is still from a foreign country, which is the Japanese government, the Japanese institutions, kasi yun yung education ng mga gumagawa ng satellites natin. The primary question here is, how can we bring our own technical expertise and our industry know-how in the global stage? So that's another goal of the institution, or the Orbitex. So unfortunately, you might ask, what's the take of the Philippine Space Agency on the things that you do? They are very supportive naman. Pero merong misconception that we are working for the Philippine government and we are working with them. No? So we are very different from the current goals of the Philippine Space Agency. Kasi, to be honest, no, we ask them for regulations kasi you cannot test rockets na hindi ka na yayari sa government. So walang guidelines yung government natin. So naisip namin, total walang guidelines, we submit ourselves to the government as a use case. Sabi ko, I approach the agencies na we are willing, we are doing this kasi if we don't contribute into that discussion, hindi rin kami mapapayagan to conduct the testing. And we like what I said, we don't do this for the primary motivation that we just want to become rich in the future, but we are doing this to really help our country kasi yun, kailangan siya. So if you know your purpose from the very beginning, you will be extremely motivated to do something for every setback that you'll have. So, sabi ko sa government, especially yung Department of Trade and Industry, kasi will be importing and exporting strategic goods. Kung hindi nyo alam yung strategic goods, they are like mga goods or services na galing sa or ginagamit sa war, no? Pwedeng gamitin for the proliferation of mass destruction. So, kailangan namin yun kasi we need chemicals, we need specific items na kailangan ng permit. So, walang guidelines nun in government for our use case. So, I am proud to say that we help the government to figure out how we should do things, and we are extremely grateful for the Department of Trade and Industry for their willingness to work with us to, kumbaga, para magkaroon kami ng Certificate of Strategic Trade Management Act compliance. So kaya ang aking formal title ay CSTCO. So it is really difficult, no, to do. Considering that we don't have the funds of these huge corporations, even though we tried racing abroad. Ang primary concern kasi nila, ano bang technical know-how ng Pilipinas? Ano bang say ng government ng Pilipinas sa ginagawa? Ano bang experience yung meron sila? Pero kapag sinabi mong, well, yung government namin nagpapadala ng mga siyentipiko sa Japan para gumawa ng ating satellites, well, pwede mo siyang i-consider. Pero if you will dig deeper, no, masasabi mo na that's Japanese know-how and for satellite. Pero kapag sinabi mong gagawa ka ng rocket, wala nga kayong test facility sa Pilipinas na gawa ng gobyerno. So, kung mapapansin niyo sa aking social media, no, kung makikita niyo yung aking social media, you can clearly say that I'm a very busy person, engaging with different personalities, handling different people inside the team with different backgrounds. And minsan magtataka ka, bakit ito yung ginagawa nila? Bakit ito yung bakit ito yung fino-focus nila? Bakit tumalon sila sa ganito, bakit tumalon sa ganyan. Kasi you need to be flexible. Hindi ibig sabihin na gumana sa ibang bansa yung particular roadmap, yun na rin yung gagana sa'yo. Kasi iba yung setup natin dito. Una sa lahat, wala tayong test facility. We approached the Department of National Defense for testing. Medyo ayaw pa nila. No? Kasi syempre, military stuff yung hinahandle nila sa kanilang mga kampo. May time pa before na baka ma-aresto kayo, sabi ng isang sundalo. Baka ma-aresto kayo, pumunta kami ng isang kampo kasi yun daw yung ginagawa namin. We design rockets. Pero I understand that sympathy of the soldiers kasi new venture siya. Medyo scary venture siya and can be used for proliferation of mass destruction nga. And at the same time, wala pa kaming license nun to do export and import of strategic goods. So, hindi pa ako nakapag-training. So, naiintindihan ko yon. So, as of this moment, last year, last year, we submitted our written policy or law proposal in detail yon sa Philippine government, and we are glad to be supported by Senator Risa Hontiveros. So I don't have any vocal political affiliation, although some people closest to me have a clear vision of, or a clear view of how I think about the current political system or the previous political systems that we have. But I always reserve my opinions to myself and to my friends and to my family, because I would like to make sure that I serve for the greater good of the country and not for specific politicians. Because no matter what, if I will be against if I'll be against a specific administration, then I'll not be able to work with them. And considering that they have the power to do things and to make things happen, then I need to adjust because I need to still weld my way into that ecosystem. And I'm truly honored that I can say na hindi naman lahat ng politicians or hindi naman lahat ng public servants are kumbaga unwilling to serve their country. Meron din talagang iilan na very few, no, na they will prioritize you because they like your vision and they want to help the country with your vision. So yeah, we submitted, I wrote the proposal, I wrote the policy, kompleto yan, para siyang Republic Act na nga, no? So after that endorsement from Senator Risa's office, Senator Hontiveros' office, I received a feedback from them na sumulat yung Philippine Space Agency that they will be considering the policy or the law proposal for us to build the space industry here in the Philippines. Kasi kung wala yung rules and regulations na yon, na kami na yung nag-provide, ako yung nagsulat ng law based on international standards kasi I have certifications naman to do such. Hindi siya pwedeng kasing pabayaan. So, hindi mo pwedeng hayaan yung government na sila yung gagawa ng specific things sa'yo. You need to be willing to work with the government. And to be honest, I'm really happy kasi mabait si Director Joel Marciano sa akin, sa amin. Kasi before pa siya maging Director General ng Philippine Space Agency, I met their team sa UP. And we discussed, some stuff, yung possibilities. And sabi niya sa akin nung way back 2019 pa ngayon, October, sabi niya, once na maging successful na yung ginagawa ninyo, we are willing to take a bet, no? Maglalagay kami ng sample satellite na ipapadala using your payload, and we are really looking forward, no? Gaya ng sinabi ko sa media before, ang target namin ay 2024, but considering all the setbacks that you can encounter, especially if you're building the pathway, the roadmap for this specific industry for your country, then you cannot really parang medyo sabog-sabog yung pag-iisip ko minsan, pero you cannot really avoid that setbacks eh. Kumbaga nangyayari talaga siya kahit na planado pa siya na, uy, ganito yung gagawin natin, sabi ng engineers, ganito, talagay sa Gantt chart, ganito, yung delays natin, foreseeable, ganito, ito yung kailangan natin na materials, resources, no? May mga setbacks pa rin talaga nangyayari. And I learned so much, no, dito sa pinagagawa namin ito. And I'm really honored that I am guiding a team of technical people, and I just humble myself na sabi ko pag may tanong ako, I always ask them. Sabi ko, sir, this might be a dumb question, pero bakit kailangan ito yung materials na gamitin natin for the tanks instead of this particular material? So I always embrace the sense of learning. And I find it valuable as their leader, considering that I don't need to argue anymore. So they do the arguing, they settle the discussion, and like provide a quorum. Kumbaga, agree to disagree. Then from that quorum, I ask them, why is this a particular solution much feasible than the other? So yeah, yun yung case ko. So on my side, I do my best to ensure that the team will stay alive for the longest time necessary, kasi hindi ako naniniwala sa pag-surrender, no? Kasi nung andito si Franz, no? Franz Haplip, na isa sa mga member ng aking core team before sa Siena nung nag-serve pa kami as citizen army sa Siena College, Quezon City. Isa sa mga naranasan kong or natutunan ko until now ay yung value of not surrendering and not complaining. Although I complain a lot, no? Pero I always try to figure out things. Yun yung natutunan ko. You need to follow first before you complain. Kasi wala rin di ba? Nonsense eh. So, yeah, my background in somehow military training allowed me to become resilient, although I complain, no? I'm just a human person. So I still complain, and that's normal, but I know for a fact that I have flaws. That's why I do my best to engage with people that know more than I do, and I always educate myself. Kung mapansin ninyo, yeah, I have scholarships and academic offers from foreign institutions, but at the end of the day, I just do this things kasi fulfilling siya sa akin, and at the same time passion badge, no? Parang collectibles. So hindi siya madaling gawin, and I can say that not all of my projects can be done easily. Hindi siya talagang perfect, but I learned that no matter what, you need to implement, you need to try to make things happen, and from your learnings and from the setbacks, you formulate the solution that will be necessary to provide a solution, not just a band-aid solution, but a long-term solution. So it is like rapid testing eh. Wala akong fina-follow na specific formula. We don't follow specific methodologies or specific principles, but I can say that with rapid testing, rapid innovation, continuous learning from your failures, you can always figure out things. Kumbaga, yung daan mo to that success that you want to happen. So yeah, I still have a lot of projects to accomplish, and I can say that I'll not be, or we will not be stopping anytime soon, because this is our obligation and this is our pledge to the country, to our supporters. And I'm truly honored and blessed to be trusted this way. And I don't need to run into politics to make things happen, because I still love the privacy that I have. I want to enjoy the journey. No matter how long this will take, I will ensure that this will happen for our country. Even though not, kumbaga, hindi lahat ng government agencies will be willing to pour in the efforts to help you or to work with you. Maraming paraan, no, na pwedeng gawin. So for example, we are currently scaling our biodiesel production, and I am really happy for the results. Although hindi pa siya ganun kalaki, pero I can say that the Philippines is really willing to help our environment to um, to be better, kasi tayo rin yung magiging affected ng ating behavior sa environment. So that's the reason why we decided to scale up, kasi ako personally feel ko ready na rin yung biodiesel to, or biofuels to scale up. And we still have another biofuel to scale up, which is our plastic to fuel project. So small scale ang ating small scale pa lang ang operations, pero that's the most important thing about any journey. You don't need to bite hard. Kailangan kakagatin mo lang kung ano yung kaya ng bibig mo. So from that, kasi ang dami kong learnings na kumbaga sinapak ko agad, tapos medyo nagmintis, no. This time I want to go into a more kumbaga different intervention, no? Na sabi ko, we need to try to apply yung medyo small bites lang, no? Then I'm honored that I'm part of the reason, or I'm one of the reasons kung bakit napahinto yung jeepney phase out. No, kung meron pong mga operators dito na bumili ng mga bagong jeepney units, pasensya na po, no, pero ako yung isa sa mga dahilan kung bakit hindi natuloy yung jeepney phase out, kasi logical naman din yung dahilan, no. Kung ang dahilan ng jeepney modernization program ay Clean Air Act, na yun ang sinabi nila sa akin, to modernize yung public transport, maraming solution, including yung amin. No? Sabi ko, we are willing to work with the government to figure out ano ba yung pwede natin gawin. No? Kasi sabi ko, we are scaling our biofuel, and primary of our clients are from the jeepney sector. And kung aalisan mo ng hanap buhay yung jeepney sector, then anong sense ng buhay? And at the same time, pag nawalan ng another form of transportation, then mahihirapan yung mga commuters, kasi alam kong meron sa inyo ditong mga nagmamaneho ng sasakyan. Ako nagko-commute ako until now. No? So that's the reason why I'm really close to the public, kasi naiintindihan ko kung ano ba yung struggles ng karaniwang tao. So that's the reason why sabi ko sa LTFRB, hold on, no? Kasi hindi niyo pwedeng ihinto yan, kasi una sa lahat nag-i-scale up ako, no? Kapag finish out sila, although meron pang possible na clients, pero para sa yung scale up na to para sa mga jeepney drivers na. So yeah, I'm one of the reasons, and the reason why I engage into waste management projects, kasi part ng ano yun eh, part ng longevity ng vision yun eh. Hindi mo pwede sabihin na ito yung mission namin, gusto namin magtanim ng puno, gusto namin tulungan yung environment. It is not possible that way. You need to make sure that you have community involvement. That's the reason why sabi ko sa DNR, may mga waterways akong nakita sa Metro Manila na tambak ng basura. You need to do something about that kasi you're violating the law yourself. So, sumulat yung DNR sa akin, sabi ng DNR, sabi ng undersecretary ng DNR, sir, we already forwarded your request to the regional director for NCR. Then ayun, naglimas sila ng kalat sa mga areas sa Metro Manila. Kasi this is something that most of us do always say na we care about the environment, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, you're still contributing to you're still contributing to the waste. So I myself, even though I complain, I still do my best to exercise the blessings and the resources that I have. I'm not a perfect individual, but I do my best to, use the blessings and the resources that I have, the connections that I have to make possible change, positive changes in the society. Kasi most of us do elect officials for the sake of their previous credentials. But to be honest, based on my experience, not all, like what I said, not all public servants do really care for their people. So my duty here is to not just build the company, build the businesses that we have internally or the projects that we have internally, but also to make sure that we are clearing the pathways. Kumbaga, sa Bible niya, di ba? Kung kayo'y religious na mga individuals, kung si Juan nga yung naging daan kung bakit nagkaroon ng Jesus Christ, kumbaga, siya yung tagapagpatag ng daan, no? Sabi nga sa Bible, although I'm not religious, parang ganun din yung ginagawa namin, no? We don't want to jump steps. Kumbaga, kung sinasabi namin na we are converting waste to fuel, then we need to make sure that we are helping organize waste, no? Kasi kung hindi mo ino-organize yung waste, saan ka di kukuha ng resources to scale up your production? So that's logical. So even though it is a very tedious and very tiring and very resource-intensive endeavor, lahat naman tayo mamamatay. And nothing, kumbaga, lahat ng pagod natin, lahat ng efforts natin will not matter anymore one day. Pero yung mga maiiwan nating impact for our environment and for the people, the mindset that we are about to change through our mindsets, will be our primary legacy. Para sa akin, ganun. So, pag tinatanong, ano bang gusto mong legacy? Nung bata pa naman ako, I'm still young and, vigorous. Tama ba? Anyways, I'm still young. So, I still answer that question na I want to be remembered through the people that I met and based on how they behave as citizens, then yun yung reflection ng legacy ko. Kasi hindi ko alam eh, no? Pero if you will ask me kung sino yung pinakamalaking influence sa buhay ko, why I act, I think this way, probably Dr. Jose Rizal. Kasi bata pa lang ako, malapit na sa akin yung concept ng patriotism and doing things for not just for profit but for the community, for the hood, ng mga black friends natin, for the hood, for the community, for the fam. So yun yung aking mentality, no? Kasi I found out that Dr. Jose Rizal, not just as a national hero, is a leader that believes in the sustainable development goals of the United Nations way beyond this time. No? So, kumbaga, he implemented his ideas in the Dapitan. So, yun yung pinaka-model ng ginagawa namin dito sa Orbitex. to align everything. So we have Orbital Coin, you have Aliens of Malaya, no? Lahat yan connected sa isa't isa. And we cannot do one thing without the other. So minsan may mga bagay kami na ifo-focus muna kasi alam namin yun yung mas importante. And from that, we connect another thing. Then we cannot connect another thing kasi if you think about it, kung wala yung fuel, then walang gagamitin yung rocket. Kung wala yung rocket, walang gagamitin yung gobyerno, walang gagamitin yung academic sector. And I'm really happy that we landed our first client as a space company last year, no? Through Singapore. Yun, Mariosep, yung Singapore, sobrang big deal nun kasi yung National University of Singapore, which is yung institution na may hawak dun sa company na yon, yung NU Space, ay isa sa pinakamalaking university sa buong mundo. So sabi ko, sobrang nakaka-proud sa Filipino. Kumaga, minsan minsan sasapakin ka ng realidad na hindi sayang yung pagod mo. Kumbaga, you need to just, take your time, enjoy the process. Hindi lahat isusubo sa ng tadhana. But you need to believe that there's still a future for the Philippines. And with that optimism, you need to provide concrete solutions. And yeah, I'm really grateful to be part of this new chapter for the country, even though I cannot say that, I should be lauded or I should be considered for a national award. But I always joke, I always say to some people na, sabi ko sa kanila, siguro pagdating ng araw, kapag tapos na tong lahat, I should have a sculpture, no? Tabi ko kay Rizal. No? Pero that's like a joke lang. No? Kasi nakakapagod talaga siya. May mga times na iiyak ka kasi paano ba naman natin to gagawin, no? And yeah, wala lang. Masaya siyang gawin in some sense that you are helping the country. But at the same time, this is also probably this will be the cause of my demise kasi I rarely have a personal life, and parang bawal na rin ako magkaroon ng emosyon, no? Pero ayun nga, despite all the laughters, all the hardships, all the emotions that you feel, you still need to deliver, no? You still need to make sure na lahat ng mga pinagsasabi mo will happen. Kahit na ma-delay pa yan, you need to make it happen. Kasi hindi naman imposible na maging bayani ka sa sarili mong paraan. Sabi nga ni Mother Teresa, not every one of us can do great things, but we can always do small things with great love. No? So, ayun lang. Ano pa ba? No? If you have questions for me, then you can ask questions.
All right. Thank you so much, Sir Dexter Danyo, for that very informative talk. Grabe. Grabe, nakaka-amaze yung life nyo, diba? So, to our participants right now, if you have question for Sir Dexter Danyo, so without further ado, we are now opening our floor for your questions. So, wag natin pong sayangan yung pagkakataon makapag-ask ng question sa ating guest, kay Sir Dexter. I think I have one chat here, pero shout out lang muna. While watching from Korea, ayan, from Raymond J. Rakuya.
Yeah, si Sir Raymond ay isa sa aming supporters and business partner. So, very great guy, very great person, and yeah, thank you, Sir Raymond, for everything, brother. No? And I know that everything will happen on the right time, the right place. So yeah, ingat ka dyan parate. See you very soon.
Wow, ayan. Siguro, pag may question lang kayo, you can raise your hand or chat it on our comment section. I'll just check din on our Zoom if meron tayong nag-a-ask dito. By the way nga pala, hindi ako nagpakilala kanina. So, I'm Melanie Madrigal, the Chief Marketing Officer of ASLEX PH Academy. Yan. Sabi ni Raymond J. Rakuya, always here to support you, sir. All right. I think our participants right now are a bit shy, and I believe naman na sobrang dami rin namin talagang natutunan with your talk. And medyo ano lang din ako, curious lang din ako. Eto, may nagtanong na, what do you think is the future of Orbit X in the next 5 years?
Oh, yeah, to be honest, I'm already, this is like an alpha, no? I'm already, hindi ito blah blah, no? Pero I already talked to some people abroad about our possible exit through IPO via special purpose acquisitions. So SPAC. So I'm still doing the due diligence. I'm still waiting for the right time. But I already talked to some individuals because as I promised to our supporters, we will do our best to exit and be open to the general public. So but that will be very very tedious process kasi we need to talk to experts, we need to see the industry sentiments. So hopefully around 5 years we launched our first satellite, which is Haribon SLS-1. Then we will be, like what I said to my supporters, we will be publishing our first publication about Haribon, which is composed of business parts and technical parts written by everyone involved in OrbitX very soon. No? So sinisimulan na namin siyang isulat, then it will be published once finished and once approved by my team members. No? Then hopefully we will be launching soon. No? Sana mangyari siya. Pero you need to understand, people, na for yung rocket ay madaling tignan as a rocket. Pero I know that most of you are process engineers, industrial engineers. So you need, I know that you understand the fact that every piece of a machinery will require another process. So ganun ka-tedious yung process. For example, the ejector system, kapag napansin nila engineers ron na merong fault sa kanya, we need to revise the design, prototype it again, test it again. So kapag wala yung mga auxiliary units na yun na may kanya-kanyang process and testing, hindi mabubuo yung isang unit. So yun yung mahirap na part sa kanya, and wala pa din yung electronics, wala pa yung programming niya, na, and we are honored na may mga Pranses, na may mga French people na tumutulong sa amin to or nag-guide sa amin to do the policy side and also the technical side. And we are very close partners with Safran. So si Safran ay provider ng SpaceX. So nag-conduct sila ng demo sa amin, and sabi namin sila pala yung dahilan ng retractable space vehicle ng SpaceX. So sabi namin, sobrang nakakabilib na kaya pala ng Pilipino na mag-land ng ganong klaseng mga partnerships. And we look forward to have our first launch maybe sooner or later, but I cannot provide a specific time because I would like to show results than to provide plans this time. So please pray for us, no? Kung mga religious people kayo, and let's see what will happen.
All right, grabe. Thank you so much, Sir Dexter, medyo nano-nosebleed na rin ako dito, no? Sobrang, parang, napaka-powerful nung impact ng mga sinasabi ni Sir Dexter sa atin right now. And, ayan, guys, if you still have question, ayan, make sure you can make the most out of it since Sir Dexter is here in front of us and giving his time for us. So, guys, you may type in your question again on the comment section and we will read them for you. So, ayan. Thank you so much, Romuel Makahilig, for your question. I think we will just cater another one question if you have, guys.
Yeah, you can ask questions, no? Anything, especially if you're curious, you need advice, no? Yeah.
While wala pong nag-ask ng question, can you share to us, Sir Dexter, where we can reach you or the Orbit X, your causes?
Yeah, you can email us if you know people na need ng internship or would like to contribute to the program. You can email us at info at, I'll just write it here, info at orbital x.space. You can email your interest, or maybe you just want to express your words of support. No, you have business proposals. No, you can shoot us, not shoot us literally, but you can email us through that. So also very active ako sa social media, although privately medyo ako naglililo kasi I need to regain my personal life pa din. So, dati kasi nung sinimulan ko yung Orbitex, gusto ko gusto ko ng parang kasama sa category of judging yung audience impact. Ngayon hindi na, nabawasan na yung aking necessity. I just want to work and work and work and work and work. So, hopefully makapag-express kayo ng inyong interest in any matter, support, or questions kung nahiya kayo magtanong privately. So, yeah, I'm looking forward for that.
All right. Thank you so much for that. So, ayan, meron tayo nga palang group on Facebook. It's Pinoy IEs. So, right now, it's around 16,000 na ata yung members. So, I think we can post there, Sir Dexter, if any exact na internship na ayun nga pala, ano po yung exact na internship na you're looking for right now?
So yeah, since 2019, we've been accepting technical interns, no? So meron tayong mga interns galing ng Cebu Institute of Technology, we have University of the Philippines, De La Salle University, Ateneo de Manila. So any particular people, kasi very diverse yung backgrounds na need. So we need chemical engineers, chemistry majors, electrical engineer, industrial engineers, no? Kahit na ano yung background sa engineering, or business people, no? Especially if we need to, if you want to learn about how to work with international, governments, no? Gusto nyo umattend ng mga briefing sa Ukraine, no? So I can hook you in. Malaki yung learning curve na makukuha nyo rito, but you need to consider also your willingness to learn and to participate in this venture, kasi very very tiring and very mahirap siyang gawin, no? So yun, hindi natin bubulahin yung mga tao rito. So
all right, so again, thank you so much, Sir Dexter. So, do we still have question po from the participants?
I think wala na, pero malaki yung chance na may mga mag-reach out yan privately. So sana, no? But yeah, thank you very much for this opportunity, Aslex PH. And yeah, very simple lang ang aking request, no? Please do not give up on our country, and please help your fellow citizens in whatever capacity it may be, because at the end of the day, we should still be hopeful for a better future for our country, because we still need to work our way up, no? And please pray for us, and please pray for all the researchers, the academicians, the government officials, the innovators, and the inventors that we have in our country. Kasi hindi madali yung ginagawa nila, and they can only be supported by the Philippines if we will gather together to express our interest, to listen to them, and to support them in whatever upheavals and journey that they may have. So yeah, thank you very much for this opportunity. And my next speaking event will be on the 22nd for Cebu Institute of Technology. So they invited me, the Chemical Engineering Department, the College of Engineering, invited me to speak there. So I'm not sure kung for internal audience lang, pero palagay ko ganun nga. Pero ayun, looking forward to talk to you guys privately, and see you very soon.
All right. So maraming salamat, Sir Dexter Daniel. So ayan guys, you may say your thankful message to our guests right now. So ayan, a lot of knowledge that we acquired tonight. Like Sir Dexter is very timely and helpful to every professional and soon to be professional. So I think marami din tayong students right now. And yung mga future inventors din, I think meron din dyan. And ayun, can we reach out, last na to, pwede ka ba namin i-reach out on your LinkedIn account?
Yeah, sure. Yun ang pinaka-importante, no? Network building.
Just search lang Dexter Danyo.
Search me, Dexter Banyo, no? You can search me there. Makikita niyo naman ako. So, yeah.
Okay. So, ayan guys, our evaluation form will be posted in the comment section. So, ayan, don't forget to fill out the evaluation form because it will serve as your slot to get your e-certificate. So, ayan, free po ang ating e-certificate, and the link will automatically close in 30 minutes after today's event. So, ayan. Yan. Thank you so much, Sir Dexter Danyo. Yan, bago natin i-let go si Sir Dexter, ayan, mag-type na kayo dyan ng ating pasasalamat sa ating guest tonight. Yan, this is the time you may say thanks to our very own guest for tonight. Just type in on the chat box below.
Thank you, guys.
From Romuel, makahilag nitong forward for future plans po, sir, sa Orbit X and EOM. All right. So I think we're now on our next part na. So let me just promote, today's event is made possible with the help of our supportive and generous partner again. So this is the IXL CIE Review Center. Get an additional 500 off if you are a graduate of any Outper Premium program. Grace Para, or now the Blessed said, it's not about the product we sell, but the words we share. You may visit them on their social media platforms at Blessed PH. Startup Podcast PH, to us, the first Filipino cloud-based analytic platform, and Ingeniero.org, empowering engineers promoting innovation. All right. So, ayan, Sir Dexter, we will just contact you for your token of appreciation for sharing your knowledge and expertise today.
Thank you very much.
So another way you can effectively learn and be significantly better with us is by enrolling now on our online courses and self-paced program. So pinagkaiba po ng online courses is that meron po itong live teaching every Saturday or Sunday, depende po sa course. And then, ang self-paced naman is you can finish that anytime, anywhere you want. So for Yellow Belt, it is the entry level of Lean Six Sigma practice. Basic diagnostic and quality tools and techniques are taught in this program. join the next run this April, I guess, April 29, something like that, the last 2 weeks of April. And we also have, of course, a self-paced version of Yellow Belt. And then next is the Green Belt. The role of Green Belt is highly focused on problem solving, process analysis, and project management applied to this line of work. So we also have the self-paced version of Green Belt. And Black Belt, wait na. Ayan, meron po tayong new schedule ng Black Belt this coming, I think June. So just visit ASLEX PH page or other platforms to know other information about this. So for PMFC or Project Management Fundamental Certification, this is an online course that is designed to help you adopt a strategic mindset and grow confidence in making project decisions in an increasingly volatile and uncertain world. So you can join the next run this April 29. And that's only 1 day for online, and then self-paced you can finish it anytime and anywhere you want. So for Kaizen, understand the key concept of Kaizen, gain knowledge on the management and practice of Kaizen, and a whole lot more. And lastly, our newest course in data engineering. And again, nga pala meron po tayong bits and bytes. So parang info session po siya related with data engineering din. So it's for free, happening this Sunday. So we still have 3 sessions pa sa Sunday. And of course, ASLEX PH Academy is still open for partners and ambassador. If you support our cause of promoting lifelong learning, this is perfect for you. So visit our website to know more about the course we offer. And that would be all for this event. So, ayan, ilalagay ko na dito yung ipinakakahintay yung evaluation form. And then on YouTube din. Alright, so ayan, meron na po. And that would be all for this event. We hate to say goodbye, but in every beginning, there is always an end. But don't be sad, everyone. We just hope to see you again next Friday for another Alpha TV session. So stay safe and good night, everyone. Let's continue to be #significantly better through accessible and sustainable lifelong learning together. So follow us on all our social media accounts to be updated to all our free courses like Alpha